everybody sitting in the church, I'm yet to understand this thing. Maybe God gave a word, you know, I ain't going to say that he didn't. But you got a word for everybody that's in the church. And he kept passing me by and kept passing me by. And I was laughing. I was saying to myself, he's trying to figure me out. He's trying to wonder why I ain't falling out and crying and walling on the floor like everybody else. Okay. And I stood right there. Okay. And when he came to me, he came to me and he said, God is going to bless you. And I'm thinking to myself, of course he is. I pay my tithe and offering. So, yeah, okay, what else can you tell? So, you know, that's what my mind is saying, but I didn't say it. So he said, you know, you look like you be obedient and you humble. And he just kept saying, oh, no, God is going to bless you. I'm saying to myself, come on, brother. You got to tell me something else better than that. You got to come a little better than that. Because I pay my tithes and offerings, so of course God is going to bless me. Amen. So I know a lot of people try to read my face. A lot of people try to read my body language. People try to read my expression. And I'm still going to be the same. And I'll be the same person that's saying right there. And if you tell me a lying prophecy, please believe me after church. I'm going to say, come here for a minute. Amen. I'm going to say, what you told me now. It might not be taking place right now. It might be something in the future, but right now, I don't see that. I've been telling you that. That's just me. Why? Because I don't want nobody to speak nothing over my life that's not true. Amen. Don't try to lay hands on me, because if people know me, I never even get up in the prayer line. Why? I don't want everybody to lay hands on me. Because they might have their own little issues that they may be dealing with, and at the time, they might be done spread something to me, give me something, and I'm sitting home wondering why I just want to slap everybody in the house, and wondering why I just want to choke everybody out. And it's because that's how they felt before they came to church, and now it's on me. Even my husband will tell you, when I know that if I lay hands on people, you know I got to give them. But he know, he'll come to me and say, can you pray for this and can you pray for that? I said, not right now. He get mad now. He tell us really get mad, and I said, no, not right now. I can't do it right now. Especially if I'm not feeling good in my body, I don't pray for people like that. Why? Because next thing I know, I'm trying to wonder why I'm feeling bad or why I've got your symptoms. That's because the word of God said, lay your hands on no man's son. So I have to wait. And when God tells me to say, okay, now go ahead and pray, then I pray. But he don't always tell me to put my hand on people. Why? Because I get or I feel whatever they be feeling. However they been sick, I start feeling it. Whatever kind of pain that they had, I start feeling it. So sometimes God just say, pray from a distance. And when I pray from a distance, that's the same way. You get healed just like that. Amen. Things can take place just like that. Amen. Isn't that what the man of God say? If you pray from right here at your house, he said, I know I'm not worthy for you to come down here. But if you just say a prayer, I know my servant will be healed. So we got to know, as men and women of God, we got to know our role. We got to know what our job is. We got to know that God is here to be a help to us. We got to know that on this walk, we can't be wishy-washy. We can't let everybody come before us and try to shake us and shake our faith or shake the ground that we know that we should be standing on. We got to be bold. Amen. We got to be able to stand upright. Let me tell you something. I just got saved. I had been saved for about 16 years or so. I came up with Apostle Larry and Prophet Ella Green. That's the church I've been in. So I've been brought up on a strong foundation. I was brought up with being able to stand. I was brought up being able to pray for people and all that kind of stuff. So when people come up and they try to approach me the wrong way, only thing I can think about is say, Charmaine, please remember, don't say nothing too smart. That's a lot of times. That's just how I am. Until God delivers me and he say, okay, I need you to tame your mouth. I need you to control it. Other than that, hey, if I know you're wrong, that's to me. I say, no, that wasn't right now. That you out of line, you out of order. Amen. I say it to people about somebody. I say it, I do. And even, I'm going to make y'all laugh, and I'm going to sit down. I know y'all ready for me to sit down. Make y'all laugh. We was in Golden Corral Sunday. And my kids are, they love to hug, and they love to, embrace people and stuff like that. And they go to the Good News Club, and that's like a little Bible class that they have every Tuesday after school. They go to the class. And so we was in Golden Corral, and my son, he saw one of the teachers that came in there, and Ajane said hi first, and Dominic got up, and he went and run and hugged the lady. So I guess the lady, because they were sitting to the table on the side of us, they wasn't sitting to the table with us. So the lady told Ajane, get your little brother off of me. I wasn't thinking about no Jesus right then now about somebody. I turned around, I said, what she said? And Aj looked like she was scared to tell me what the girl said. So Dermot came and he told me what the girl said. I said, I was just making sure. I just wanted to make sure that's what she said, because I heard what she said. I got up from my table, And I went right around the corner where the lady was sitting and I said, what's the problem? I said, you know my son, you know my kids? And she said, yeah, they go to the Good News Club. So I said, what was that about? Oh, we don't initiate hugs and we don't allow the kids. I said, that would have sounded a little better. If you say you don't initiate hugs, you know, you don't talk to little kids like that. Get your little brother off of me. You don't talk to kids like that. So I approached her. Amani was nervous. Why she nervous? I mean, if those was your kids, you would want to know why somebody talking to your kids like that. And I didn't even know who she was. I've never seen her before. So you don't handle people kids like that. You got to know how to put people in their place. Why? Because if you had kids, you wouldn't want nobody to talk to them like that. And then so Amani was nervous. And I heard them say, when I got up from the table, I heard them say, oh, Lord. And I didn't care. Why? Because those were my kids. Those were my kids. I'm a mother, so I'm protective over them. And I went right around there and confront that lady. And when she was trying to tell me what's going on, then her mama walked over there, and I stood right there in their face, and I said, I'm just trying to figure out what's going on. You know, why was she talking to him like that? And then her mom was like, well, you know, because we work with children, we don't initiate hugs and all that kind of stuff like that. So, you know, we have to give them a side hug, and that's about it. I said, I'm just checking. I said, because I need to know what was that conversation about. I didn't like it. And so the lady, you know, she was explaining herself, but I thought it was just so funny because they was nervous. Like I was about to fight. I wasn't going to fight or nothing like that. I ain't no fighter. I went right there to find out what the problem was and what the conversation was about. So I say all of that to say this. We got to realize that these are our children. We got to protect them. We got to know how to love them. We got to nurture them. And my grandma say all the time, you got to bend the sap while it's young. Because once these kids get older and they get out there and they turn into teenagers, it's not too much you can do with them. It's not too much you can say to them. So I try to teach them and train them up in the way that they should go. And even now, Imani's 18 and she's about to leave out of the house. And it's not much I can do after that. She's 18. If she want to sign for some things and do some things, she's 18 years old. I can't run behind her all day long, even though Derek don't like it. Even though Pastor Moore get upset about it. He get upset about everything. He said, no, you ain't going nowhere. No, you can't do this. No, you can't do that. I said,